Hi everyone, welcome back to Jolabs Farms. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well by God's grace. We are all doing very well too. So, this is just a video update on our bears, on our old bears that are 11 weeks old. Yes, in this video, guys, the bears you see in there are 11 weeks old. These are the bears that arrived first into our farm on the 10th of October 2020 this year. These bears are now 11 weeks old, and as you can see from the video, oh my goodness, they are doing so well. They are active, they are eating well, they are drinking well, they are having the time of their life, and most importantly, they are being cared for and looked after very well. So guys, to have the best and healthy and casualty-free bears, there are the most important things that you have to take note of. Yes, the three most important things that you have to take note of is the fact that, one, you need a farm manager who is very experienced, a farm manager who has the expertise when it comes to poultry, a farm manager who has the expertise when it comes to the feeding of the bears, a farm manager who has the expertise when it comes to vaccination, a farm manager who has the expertise when it comes to taking care of these bears in every aspect of it. Because this is very important. We don't want a situation whereby we go and employ a farm manager just because we want to cut corners and pay them little amount of money. They tell you, oh, we know what to do. But then when it gets to vaccinating the bears, they go and do something else. And when this happens, you lose your bears. And when you start losing the bears, you lose money. And that's what we do not want. So we've invested in a farm manager who has massive, long experience in poultry farming. Our farm manager has so much expertise. He has the knowledge when it comes to poultry farming, and he knows what he's doing. So even though we are not in the country, we are at ease when it comes to him doing his job, because we know that he's experienced. So please take note of this and make sure that because you want to cut corners and pay people less amount of money, you just go and employ anybody for the sake of it. No, we didn't want that. And number two is that we want to have someone who will know when it's time for the bears to be vaccinated. Yes, because without vaccinations, the bears will have infections. And when there's infections, what happens? There's casualties. And when there's casualties, you lose the bears and you lose money. And that's something that any farmer wants to avoid. So it is important that your farm manager knows when it's time to vaccinate these birds. And three, it is also important to invest in the right feed for these birds. And in our case, our farm manager, again, has the expertise when it comes to the kind of feeds that each of these birds needs from this, when they start to when they start to lay their eggs. He's got the expertise in all these areas, from starter feeds to growers. So, again, we have no problems when it comes to this, because he knows what to mix together, from concentrate to the yellow corns, and to get the best feed for this bird. He knows how to do it. He knows how to mix all this stuff together to get the correct and right feed for our bears. So at 11 weeks old, these bears are still 11 weeks old, and from beginning, from day one, since they arrived on the 10th of October 2020, guys, I'm telling you the truth, we've not had any casualties. And this is down to the fact that this guy knows, our farm manager knows what he's doing. He knows how to take care of these bears. If not for that, I'm sure we would have lost some of them by now. But he knows how to take care of these bears. And we've also built a manager's farmhouse. We have a farmhouse for our staff. So this is the place where our farm manager stays. So him being so close to the birds also helps, because whenever there's something going on, he's there to make sure that it is sorted out. And this gives us peace of mind and put our mind at ease wherever we are. So it is important, again, to make sure that your farm manager knows when it comes to, he has idea and expertise when it comes to feeding of the birds, or to mix together to get what's not for them is very important. And also, what we've come to realize is that it is also important to have a place where there's not too much noise, because these birds, although the birds themselves are very noisy, when it comes to noise from other people, they don't like it. When they hear noise, they tend to hide themselves, they tend to get scared. So it is very important that if you want to go into poultry farming, you get a place that is isolated, that is not too close to the city or to the main town, or where there's a lot of noise, so that these birds can be far away and away from all the noise that is not needed for them. Well, these birds themselves are very noisy, but then when it comes to them getting noise from other sources, they don't like it. So that is also one of the points that you have to take note of. And you also have to take note of the fact that these birds are there to eat. They eat a lot. When it comes to their feeding, oh my God, these birds like to eat, especially when they get to this stage of 11 weeks old going on. They love to eat. They are not like our new birds that have arrived. Our new birds are not eating as much as this one. These birds are eating a lot, and everything about them is now different. When they came in on the 10th of October, they were just like our new birds that we've got now. But now that they are 11 weeks old, they are eating more, and our expenses are going up. That is because they are growing up. It's just like when you have a child and the child is little, they don't really eat much. But when they grow, everything changes. So I guess it's similar to it. So guys, these birds are eating a lot now, and this involves spending much more than we used to. So it is very, very important, as I said before, everything comes down to the one who is taking care of these birds, and that person is the one that you've employed to look after them for you. Try to invest in someone who has expertise, who has the knowledge, who is hardworking, who is truthful, and someone who will be there when you are not there. Because whatever it is, he is the one looking after your best for you. So you've placed your trust in this person, and we expect that person to do the job for us. And that's what our farm manager is doing for us right now. At the moment, we have 2,000 birds in total, with 1,000 coming in January. And I just hope that the January ones will come soon, and then in total we have 3,000 bears. But so far, our new bears are a week old now, and they are doing very, very well. And our old bears are 11 weeks old. So this video is just an 11 weeks old update on our old bears that arrived on the 10th of October 2020. As you can see in the video, they are doing very well. They are active. They are running around, casualty-free bears. And in the next few weeks, we can't wait to have them start laying. We can't wait to have them start laying their first golden egg. It will be an exciting time for all of us, because we are investing in them so that when it gets to the time of laying, they will do just that. They will do what is expected of them. So guys, this is just an update video on our 11 weeks old bears. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, like, and leave any comment, any questions that you might have down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for staying with us. God bless you. Please stay safe, and thank you. Bye for now.